My name is Richard Burgos. My dog's name was Chica. We resided and stayed together and held conversations together. We walked all over this valley. We went to every damn shopping center there is together. We went to see movies together. She'd get haircuts. She'd sit on my lap and I'd cover her up. We'd go to the hospital together. 6.5 years that dog was in my lap. And I'll tell you what, when she was taken from me by these people, when I was in jail, now I'm going to say this, and I want to say this right now. I need somebody out there, somebody's got heart, cortisone, somebody who's got some knowledge, somebody who was willing to stand up for people like me. There's about 5 of us that's been damned and doomed and hurt by this place. It's an independent organization called Animal Care Center over on Monterey Road. They took my dog and sent her to Canada because they thought that I was incapable of taking good care of my dog, because they had seen me 3 years ago when I was in jail, and they took my dog and they adopted her out. But I got her back. You see, if I could explain this thoroughly to somebody who would take it in their confidence and go as a lawyer, a civil lawyer, and sue these people for whatever you can get out of them. I mean, get as much as you can, because I'm a disabled person who is now experiencing these panic attacks more often. I got to go to the hospital, get Ativans. I didn't have to do any of that because of Chica. And I don't know what I'm going to do if I can't get anybody. Today's the day I said to myself, if I don't get a lawyer today, then I'm done. Because it's been 90 days we've been apart. It's been since June 30th. But she has only been able to be adopted out, as far as it's a fact, is for the past about 36 days. So that means that the people that have her, I'm willing to pay them $200 or $300 to get their own pedigree pup. I want my dog back because she knows me, she misses me, I miss her. I don't care if she was on the moon. I'd go and get her if they sent me. People don't understand. Those people that work over there, they don't belong working in there, because they would have never done this to anybody. They would have been investigated first. Found out, because when they find out that my mentor's a judge, and Susan Bernardini may not know it, but I'm her success story. And when they find out that I haven't had any trouble, been no felonies, no problems for over 20-something years, they're going to realize they made a big, big mistake with me and Chica. Not only are they going to feel bad, I wish they'd lose their jobs. They do not deserve to have that kind of job when they can do this to a person. I am miserable. There's people all over, managers over at Safeway. I'm telling you, everywhere I went, the people were just loving my dog. She has agenda of her own. I mean, we go out, she's not happy unless she makes sure she curtsies and goes up and hugs their leg and lets them pay. She's just a good dog. When the little kids come in a little cart and their parents are pushing them, and just a little baby, maybe 2 or 1.5, she lays down in front of them. She knows. I didn't teach her nothing. She's just an excellent dog. Now, that's my dog. There was a man who's a district attorney who had left a message for his friend. They go to the cigar shop all the time. Who his caregiver is my best buddy and friend of mine's wife. Okay, and so she told him. He told the district attorney. The district attorney came back at me and said this to me. He said, "You don't stop. You fight, and you keep fighting until you get your dog back." Because what I told him, he says, and they're wrong. They're not the Humane Society, and that's why we have rescue teams, but they had no right to send your dog. When you had Julie call to get her, they should have said, come on and get her. They're telling me that she never called back. They're lying. Julie's got records of it on her phone from she's a manager at self-storage over there off Lincoln Street in Willow Glen. She's not going to lie about that. She wouldn't put herself up in that position where she'd be called up on it and find out she did lie. She wasn't lying. She loved my little dog. She was going to watch her for me. She was going to hold her until I got out. Now, if there's nobody that shows up today, or I don't hear anything from anybody out there, then I think that this country's full of a bunch of goddamn pussy whoops. You know, you got no heart, you got no... What happened to the sensitivity of the people, humanitarians, the people that cared? When they hear a story, if you want to hear more of it, you want to know the whole story, and so if you're a civil lawyer, you want to go over there and make a bundle of money, go ahead. I don't want a bundle of money. You can give me $1,000 out of 80. I want my dog Chica back. That's all I want. So if you could please do that for me. You know, Channel 7 News, Channel 11, Channel 2, I don't believe any of those guys anymore. They're not the kind of people I thought they were. I sent them messages, and I did all this stuff in there, and I really tried to get the message across so that I could get their attention, so that when I talked to them in person, I could give it all to them, and they could go over there and battle it out for me. Because these people do not deserve this, man. They did something that they knew. They got to know now they're wrong. Maybe they didn't know then. Maybe they really thought, wow, this guy, how did they think that? But without presuming. They had to be presumptuous. They had to investigate. They would have found out they were wrong. They would have given my dog. Nobody has a right to take anything that belongs to you, that's living, that you love, and they loved you. And you can tell by looking at Chica how I took care of her. She was bathed. I was persuaded. I loved her, and I want her back. She belongs with me. So if there's a chance out there, I'm just praying. I don't want to waste a bunch of time here, but it's not a waste in my heart. My dog has been without me for 90-something days, and I've been without her, and I go nuts everywhere I go. I just can't take it, man. These people, Dottie, Julie, and the other one is, I can't remember all their names. I don't even want to know them. I don't want anything to do with those people. They're wrong, and I got other stories. There's 3 other stories that I might tell you what they did to these other people. Now, you might say things like, well, they had a reason to do that, but that's not true. I think they need to change that policy. We need to start changing some of these damn things that these power give the power to these people that they get out of hand with it. Come on, they get out of hand with it. I'm not going to be in and out of jail. I have no problem keeping myself out of jail. This going to happen to anybody. If I explain it to you in person, I think you will agree. There's people out there. Not everybody in California can be as presumptuous and idiots and fearful and pussies. Not everybody. I can't. Come on. I'm going back to Oregon, because up there might be a lot of pussies there, but there's not really. There's a lot of good people, sound, grounded people that have been there and have generations from the Donner past. They're good, and they treat you good. You're humanitarians. They feed you good. When you pay for something, you get what you fucking pay for. Not like here. Here, I come out hungry at Denny's when I go to eat there. I got to ask for extra. It's just not the same. So come on. Where's all the good-hearted, the big photo-songs? The people that walk around, you can tell they're having a hard time because they got big pelotes and they can't keep them inside their pants or they're hurting themselves. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm real. If somebody asked me to help them because of the same story here, and I had the ability to do it, I was a lawyer, I'd jump on it. I'm a humanitarian. I care for animals. I love horses. I don't care too much for people who would rather go save an owl or let's go put some trees back in, but they don't care about their neighbor or the homeless people out here. They don't care about humans. There are no more humanitarians here. That's what this whole country was based on, founded. Everybody would help everybody. I mean, back, they make cowboy movies and they exaggerate. It wasn't so goddamn many people doing the drawing and guns and all that. Everybody was pretty much in their own place, keeping their mouth shut because everybody had guns. People next door would come over and help you when you had a burn fire and then build the house back up. I mean, it's just not that way anymore. Where are y'all? Oh, you get your head up so far up your ass you can't. Okay, I'm not going to get stupid, okay? I'm sorry for apologizing. I apologize for swearing. But I'm writing a book, and in this book I have a little saying I made. Your eyes are useless if your mind is blind. Thank you.